At the Rise Above sober home in Lynn, 10 women live together, go to recovery meetings together, and help each other face a sometimes unwelcoming world.
I just feel like there's just so much stigma around not only addiction at this point, at people in recovery too.
Nicole White operates 4 sober homes in Lynn and Malden, safe places where women can get a fresh start. Rents are modest and paid by the week, with strict house rules, mandatory recovery meetings, and drug tests. Still, despite the desperate need, sober houses face an uphill battle.
If we're talking about people outside of the recovery community, that's the only word that they hear is addicts, potential overdoses, drugs. Like, those are the terms that they think of when you say sober home. And it's actually like the complete opposite. This is awful to say, but we're probably more of a functional family than most families that we live next door to.
All 4 Rise Above sober homes have been MASH certified, a voluntary certification process overseen by the Massachusetts Alliance for Sober Housing. To qualify, sober homes have to submit to annual inspections and strict national standards. Estimates are that only about a third of the sober homes in the state have submitted to the MASH voluntary certification. But despite White's best intentions, Malden has come down hard on Rise Above.
They came in with the fire marshals, the police, and they were like, you guys have too many women living here.
Now White is headed to court to fight the town's demand that Rise Above comply with fire codes for a commercial lodging house. She says the cost would shut them down.
It makes me mad. And what makes me more upset is just that these girls, if they weren't here, they wouldn't have anywhere to go. And that's really the truth of the matter.
There you go.
A similar situation playing out in Fitchburg.
When they get out and start hooping and hollering and having a good time with each other, it's great. It's what warms my heart, man. It's really good stuff.
Donald Flagg is treating the 10 men from his sober house to a night of candlepin and Chinese food at Mason Bowling Center.
This is where it can go bad or good real quick when you put a bunch of dogs at the table right here. This is where you're going to find out if they're friends or not.
Flagg operates Crossing Over, a MASH-certified sober home in a 3-family house in Fitchburg.
Each floor has their own kitchen, their own bathroom, their own living room, their own security code, so there's never more than 5 guys on a floor per unit.
An island of safety and sanity for men trying to make a new start with little cash and no credit.
I was out there for 37 years, and I was really ripping and running. I couldn't stay out of the prisons, the shelters.
Luis Martinez.
They call me Louis.
12 years clean, now house manager at Crossing Over.
Because together we can, alone we cannot.
Now Crossing Over finds itself at a crossroads, locked in battle with the city of Fitchburg over whether it needs to install the costly sprinkler system required of commercial lodging houses. But the Massachusetts Zoning Act has a provision known as the Dover Amendment, which says that a group of disabled people living together, like recovering alcoholics, should be treated no differently than a single family. Meaning, if a family isn't required to install sprinklers, a group of recovering addicts shouldn't be either.
I've seen 3 families where, you have 7 or 8 people living in the apartment because they're family, and they're not required to do anything special. Well, these guys, the law interprets that they get the same rights as family.
But a Superior Court judge recently disagreed, reasoning that state fire codes supersede the zoning ordinance. Now the case is being appealed, with implications for hundreds of sober homes.
I'm just looking to find a way that we can coexist, because if they win, our guys lose.
I could never be around people actively using it.
For his part, Donald Flagg, 8 years sober himself, likes to think he's always done things the right way. His guys volunteer at the local food pantry, and Crossing Over sponsors an annual 5K walk and comedy show open to the public.
And I feel like it's not about us winning, because I came here to be an asset to the city. I came here to give back to the city and to provide a resource that I thought was needed in the city.
It's a debate, and about 90% of sober homes throughout the state do not have commercial-grade sprinkler systems. So what this means is that hundreds of sober homes throughout the state could be affected by the court ruling against crossing over.
And if they have to put them in, it would be prohibitively expensive. Donald Flagg, though, and his attorneys are optimistic, though, because there are 4 federal court cases which have ruled that sober homes are exempt from the sprinkler requirement, but they're waiting for the court to process everything.
All right. The high cost of sober homes in low-income neighborhoods.